But I mean, I love my friends that plan the activities, and then you can just kind of drop in, which is so nice.
Yeah.
Especially if it's roller skating or fondue.
Yes.
Those are my two favorite.
Do you know this is my first fondue experience?
How do you like it?
I love
Right.
it. I love this. This
So
is
fun.
And to physically do something like this with friends. How cool to be doing something interactive.
Yes.
Not just sitting at a table.
Yeah, I
This
agree.
is a cool way to bond.
I
And
agree.
you guys, look at that perfect.
Right.
Look at that perfect 12.
Perfect.
This is my first fondue.
Someone's a competitive friend.
I'm a competitive fondue.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Good.
Oh, we are getting very good at this.
I feel like it's so important to make new memories
Mm-hmm.
and to revisit old memories with friends. We can go down memory lane, but we don't want to stay stuck there, right?
Well, remember that time when we were in high school? It was a new memory when we were all hanging out and got a good cry at your house.
yes.
We got a good cry,
Yes.
and it's like, and it takes time to kind of build to be able to, you
Yes.
know, for me to be able to feel comfortable to think, oh my gosh, I'm like crying for people. And it was, you know, it's like you won't forget that.
Like that could make me cry right now.
Yes.
Like that was
Yes.
such a game
Special.
changer for my heart. For actually the
Special.
4 of us,
Yes.
the 3 of y'all.
And the bonding, you know, you love that word, the bonding that creates. That's why making memories are so important, because it's not just about the trauma bonding, or, you know, back when we were younger, it's like, oh, I broke this and I wish I said that. You know, whatever it is.
Well, that happened to you, it happened to me. And
You just always bond over it.
Yeah.
Common enemies or something like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, right. So it's not negative. It's and that's why they call it a housewarming, right? When I first bought my house, it didn't feel warm until butts were actually in the seats
Oh, I
and
love
people
that.
actually did things in that space.
Oh, yes.
It didn't feel
So
like a hug.
true.
I was like, that's why they call it a housewarming. Same thing when you're getting together, doing something you'll never forget, whether it's a huge destination trip or
Yes.
having a lunch like we did around a table. You are physically making
Yes.
a memory, which is on your muscle memory now, right?
Yes,
and
right.
now you create these safe environments where I can't wait to experience that again,
Yes.
because you left with that gratifying feeling.
Yes.
You know,
Like the past in a healthy way,
Yes.
being able to reminisce some of the stupid things that we did together,
Yes.
but it bonded
And how
us.
far you've
And-
come.
yeah.
So I do think.
This is
Fondue
so fun.
Forever. Friendship life lessons that you guys.
Idle chatter and surface chat is super fun, but when you can have real connection and real moments.
Love like when you can get deep with friends.
Yeah.
We've
best.
had some real conversations
Those are the only kind of like the
and not have your filter with friends. And you leave with that gratifying feeling after spending time with them.
It's authentic. It's because we're all busy women.
I just love a friend where I can not see them for like 6 months or a year. There's a mutual respect. Like, I know your life's been crazy, I know mine's been crazy, but then you dive right back in like, you know, what's been going on? Oh my gosh, tell me about this, update me on this. And there's no feelings of resentment over, oh, I haven't seen them, or they haven't called me, or yeah, like, oh, like I know you hibernate in the winter.
Like you do. Yeah. You just like,
And I appreciate that you know
not
that about
offended.
me. Yes. That you both are like me. Yes, we'll meet for dinner, but we'd like to go at 5 o'clock. We want to be home before it gets dark.
There's been times in my life where I might want to reach out to somebody, but I'm afraid that they will not reciprocate.
I ever
Rejected.
not reciprocate with you.
You're so sweet, but I'm not. Like sometimes you are hesitant because you're like, oh, she's really cool. But
That's a
I'm
root of
nervous
rejection thing
about reaching out. I mean, have
Yeah.
y'all ever felt like that?
I just think of it like career things, like where you're scared.
I love
but
it.
you
I
want
love
to be,
that.
yeah, you have like, oh, if I'm not being filled up in this way, then I want to seek this other not opportunity, because that makes it sound like what you're explaining about the give and take, but like, this person seems really interesting, you know, I would be good friends. Most people are honored to be like reached out to, like, oh my gosh, you want to be friends?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, that.
again.
Yeah.
You know who your front row is by the way you conduct yourselves, who you prioritize, right? You know, it's like, I need to see this person, I need to be in person with them, I want to tell them when something good or bad happens, I want to know what their day by day is. you know what, not every friend is in the front.
Well,
Right?
yeah,
Different-
you have your
Yeah.
balcony people. You have your balcony people.
Yes.
Real Talk Kim talks about that. She's like, that person needs to be moved. So, you talk about the boxes that people go in. So she refers to it as your VIP section and your balcony people. And you love your balcony people, but your VIPs are.
And there's so many
Yeah.
VIP tickets. Hence VIP,
Yeah.
right?
Y'all are VIPs.
Y'all are
VIPs. And sometimes those people change. I think that you have different seasons of your life, right? When I was married and had a little baby, I had certain friends, but not everyone's supposed to go into the next season with you.
So true.
Sometimes you have to bless and release friendships because sadly we outgrow each other because of whatever's happening in our lives or what's happening in their lives. So those people, the tickets might switch hands.
Yes.
Tickets switch hands. And I'm not going to always be someone's VIP, and maybe I was before.
That's true.
I
I mean,
think
not you. I'm saying me too.
You've been on the edge for me for a minute. I've been thinking about pulling it away. I'm glad you're here today.
And I was thinking about
No.
the lifers. Y'all are lifers, so you understand the season.
Life
Right, so the ebb and flow where
Yes.
right when I don't have biological kids, so
Right.
respecting your friends when they're having babies and that's their priority and not taking it personally if you don't have
Yes,
enough girl time
yes,
anymore.
yes,
When you used
yes.
to do happy hour and do the
Yes.
single girl things, I love those lifers that you can grow in those different seasons and really admire one another instead of like, I'm not getting enough time, or I feel rejected, or I'm abandoned, or anything like that. You grow together, and you come together when it's appropriate, and you can both fill each other up, and then you may not see each other for 6 months.
So true.
Because you're raising kids and building
Yeah.
businesses. So.